So I'm finally gonna do an oil change on my Suzuki Carry. I've had it for about a year now and I haven't done an oil change. I have driven it a lot, I wanna say, so I'm pretty scared with what I'm gonna find. But let's go ahead and show you. So obviously I've never done an oil change on this truck, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm gonna use. So on eBay, you can go ahead and buy like a whole kit pretty much with the right oil, right filter, and the air filter, which is something I'm not going to change today, but I do plan on changing. Now I do want to go with things that are, you know, right next to me that I can get right away and available. So I'm going with 5W30 synthetic, 10,000 miles protection guaranteed. So always go with full synthetic in my opinion, or high mileage. I really don't know about this truck. When I bought it, they said I had 10,000 miles. Right now it probably has like 17, so we'll see. I read a lot on it and I could find only that this K&N filter will work, and I really wanted to use a K&N, so hopefully this one does work and I don't have to go ahead and start looking like a crazy person if this doesn't work. Or not, I'm screwed, because this will just ruin my engine. But it should be fine. I did a lot of reading, a lot of searching, and this should work. So let's go ahead and show you where it is that I need to remove the bolt. As you know, the engine is sideways. Let me see if I can show you this. So there's the head, and the oil is kind of facing the other way. Also, I did see this sticker here, and it did say right here, where was it, 5W30. So that's why I kind of just went with this. You know, this might just be a really old sticker, I'm not really sure, but I just went ahead and went based off this, because why not? And so let's go ahead and show you down here. So here is the oil pan. As you can see, it's a little bit sideways, but there's the bolt. So let's go ahead and start removing that. I've never been under this truck. I really want to inspect it a little bit while I'm at it, but let's go ahead and start with this oil. Also, here is the filter. So you kind of want to undo this, and so I can show you. You undo this and it comes out, and there's the oil filter. Obviously needs change, but I'm gonna go see if I can find a K&N one here locally that matches this one and change it, and I don't have to struggle with that because it's really hard. They only have like one choice on eBay, so I would like to find a K&N one replacement that will work, you know, no problem. All right, so it's kind of going to its last drop. Now I gotta find the oil filter. I don't know where that could be at, so time to locate that so I can take that out and kind of compare it to the new one to see if it kind of matches in any way. So once this drips a little bit more, we'll go ahead and locate that oil filter. All right, so I located the oil filter. It is on the other side. So as you can see, that's where we took the oil off on that side. So let's go ahead and check. I really wonder if I can do this by hand. I hope so, because I don't feel like struggling. Oh wow, that came out actually pretty easy. Oh wow, look, so there's a mobile one. I'm definitely gonna take a picture of that and take it as a reference, but we got the K&N, so this is kind of giving me a little bit of hope here that this is gonna work. Actually, let me go get a rag. So I just went ahead and took a picture of this. I already know it's a mobile one, so that kind of helps me because I know that's something that they sell here for sure. But I like going with something that's a little bit more proven. You already know that K&N's always going to be good. So let's see. That looks pretty decent. And as you can see, the numbers are kind of almost the same. So this is 103A. This is 1003. So if I had to guess, that's close enough. But let's see the build. Let's see if the size is kind of the same here. I would say so. I would say so. This looks very, very close. So I'm pretty sure this works. So that's good news. So now we know if you want to do this for your Suzuki Carry HP 1003, these are at your AutoZone, maybe at your O'Reilly's, I'm not sure, but I found it at AutoZone. And I wanted to go with the black filter, which is I think a little bit more high performance, but this also works as well. As you can see, look at that high quality filter right there. Whereas these, when you open them, their quality is pretty bad. I don't know about Mobile One, but at least like, you know, Fram and all these other companies, they're really bad. Always go with, I think, either the original OEM or K&N, in my opinion. Always use these, and they work so well. So let's go ahead and put this on. Of course, fill it up with oil. Put some oil on the ring and go ahead and put that on. So just finished putting on the K&N filter. Looks really good. Screwed on pretty well. Had no problems. Looks like a, you know, good fit. So we're gonna go ahead and move on and put this oil in the engine and see how much I have to put in, because I'm not really sure. So to put oil in this thing, you have to remove the driver's side seat, and it's gonna go through here. So let's go ahead and remove this. Oh, okay. So there's not really a screw on, more like a, which makes sense. I mean, it's not like the oil's gonna go away all the way to the top, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and start putting some oil in there and start topping it off. So just finished filling it up. I went based off the measuring stick because I wasn't really sure, because I dropped a couple of drops when I was filling it up. So I just went off that. Shows full, so we're good. Just gonna go ahead and put the seat back on, remove the oil, turn it on, let it, you know, go around the engine just so it can lubricate everything, and leave it at that. So let's go ahead and put the seat back and turn it on. So just went ahead and turned it on. Just gonna let it sit for, you know, at least a couple seconds, not too long. Let it, you know, go and lubricate everything all around the engine. So let's go check for some leaks or anything. Everything good there. Let's go ahead and remove these out of the way. The engine looks, I mean, the old oil looks fine. So that little bit of oil is just from the leftover oil, because I overfilled it. So that's all that is. But of course, I'll come back to it and double check it, but I'm pretty confident that's all it is. So far, everything sounds really good. Looks really good. So maybe in the future I'll do the shifter transmission oil, but that's way down the road, because I don't think it needs it. Should be fine. So let's go ahead and move it out.